Yes, we are live. Cut Lounge. Sitting
Be the
here right
next
now.
millionaire.
We're about to do more cuts here. If anybody in Baltimore, you want to post
Like
401
AI. So
Bel
we're gonna
Air
jump on
Road.
it.
We over here. Walk-ins $25, appointments 40. Visit our website, thecutlounge.com. Yes, people.
On the wall, down the hall, even in your neighborhood.
Grandma, what's that on me?
That's your shadow. See if you can make it dance.
Shadows are formed when some is the path of light. On the wall.
I wonder what would happen if you move your hand closer to the light.
When my hand goes closer to the light, it's bigger.
What's up,
And
bro?
what happens to your shadow when you move it to the light?
It gets smaller.
Now, let's see what kind of shadow you can make with this.
That looks cool. Let's make animals.
Ooh, what you got?
A bird.
That looks like a bird.
Look, my fingers are wings.
Let's see him fly. Wow, that is so good. My little bird.
Busted. Sometimes I need a little help with my shadows. Anyway, experiment with shadows and see what appears. Or disappears.
What's up? It's your boy Dion Cole. Now, where can you win cash and watch sports at the same time? Prize Picks. That's right. Look, Prize Pick is going to give you $50 in lineups just by playing your first $5 in lineups. All you got to do is go over there and put promotional code in funny. Download the app, put in promotional code funny, and you got $50. So if you win or lose, you get $50. Who's doing that? Prize Picks. You're damn right. Prize Picks. Good to be right. Dion Cole. Now, if you want to see me live, go to DionCole.com and get your tickets, all right? I'll be coming to a city near you very soon. Welcome to another episode of Funny Knowing You. And today, y'all know, first of all, anybody that's on this show is iconic. You hear me? Iconic. I don't go through all the credits and nothing like that because we're going to find out stuff later on. Today, I got one of the funniest dudes in the game. And he did it a very unique way. And he is so special, so unique, so different. And he's here today, one of my good friends. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one and only Ali Sadiq, everybody. Give it up. What's happening? You here?
Good evening. We'll get after.
Great. Straight from Houston, huh?
Hello.
Yeah. Yes, sir. That's crazy. Born and raised the whole time. Yes, sir. That's nuts. Did you live out in LA? My mom's from Compton, so we lived there when I was smaller. It's like I lived in your spot, Chicago, for a while with my aunt. That Nabisco for 35 years. Nabisco? Yeah, I don't eat them cookies and say that. Nigga, you have a lot of friends. Nigga, tired of them cookies, nigga. My aunt worked there that they paid for her funeral.
Oh, shit.
I'm not even playing. We had to do no GoFundMe, like Nabisco, we got it. Look, I hate to ask this guy. I just gotta know. At the
A little tomato.
they had the cookies. It was cookies. Yeah, it was cookies. And I was like, nah, I wasn't gonna eat one. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. Cause my aunt Angela, what we always had was rice and them cookies. Never failed. Cause she cooked rice every day and it was there. It's like working for Frito Lay. These niggas work for Frito, they always had chips. Always. Hey, man, you say you work somewhere, man. You got it. You got the stuff. That's like me. I got hella Old Spice here. I got soap today.
Oh, you know what's crazy? I grew up.
Smell me. No, that's crazy. You'll never smell me.
And man, you on the cool. You really brought old back because I wasn't messing with it no more. I grew up. My dad. I'm talking about the old fight. We had to slap on. Yeah, when you in the third grade coming to school, it's like, oh, like what's wrong with this grown nigga? You smoke cigarettes too? Like, yeah. Get his menthol in the box.
Cigarettes in those things. Back in the day, right? That's crazy, man. So, did your parents from Houston?
Nah, neither one of them.
Oh, what they need at?
And man, I don't know. Them niggas ran away from home with that. Like they met at a Job Corps. My mama and dad met at Job Corps. That nigga knocked my mama up immediately too. they was younger. My sister, my mom is 20 years older than me. My sister is 2 years older than me. So my mom was pregnant at 17 years. My sister at 17.
Hey.
Yeah, cause my mom, her birthday is August the 31st. My sister's birthday is August 2nd. Her ass gonna talk about, no, really, nigga, the birthday. I said, this nigga's fine. Anyway, to throw my mom under the bus. I said, man, you got my mom up there. My times are different. Nigga, what was the time? Y'all was in Job Corps. Y'all niggas ran away from home. One from Louisiana, one from California. How y'all niggas meet? And I thought Job Corps was something that you're supposed to do, like when you do a charity work, you do it the right way from home.
Your mama like your father never. She fine.
Dad, man, my mom was a fox back in the day. I used to hate my mom used to go to school. Like niggas like, yo, who mom is that? First of all, that's my mom. And my mom used to wear these little silky dresses with these slim gold belt or silver belt. My mama had a Camaro. She had a gray Camaro with burgundy inside, and her hair was big and fluffy. Our own hair too. And my daddy, tall, black. My dad was cold. And my mom would come up there and niggas like, yo, that's your mama. First of all, nigga, ain't you 7? Why you look at my mom with them type of eyes, nigga? I hate it when she came with that. And she smoked menthol, and she'd be outside standing waiting on us like this. It's like, yo, man, you need to. Hey, come on, girls like everybody else. Mom. Yeah, my mom was 5'5", she's 49. She was wearing platforms on. Pam Grist eyes. I'm like, yo, favorite car wash. That's why I love Rolls Royce. My mama watch car wash. So this is the thing, you are this lady right here. And then the one who did fly.
That's funny.
How your brother doing? I ain't seen him in a long time.
Brothers and sisters.
Yeah, my older sister. That's who I grew up in the house with.
Huh?
But then you find out later that my father, like I know all my father's kids. Well, I thought I did until last year. I'm in the club and this dude in the club looking at me. I'm with Drake. Dude in the club. I'm in there, I'm in there grooving. I said, yo, Drake. This dude looking at me while I'm dancing. You know, I don't like niggas looking at me while I'm moving my hips. I don't like that. And he's like, what you want? I said, man, if I look back over there and they looking at me again, I'm gonna go say something. So I go back, niggas looking at me, I go over there, I say, yo, man, what's up with you? He's like, I think we got something to come. I said, nigga, we got nothing to come. Niggas, other than we black, nigga, we got nothing to come. And he said, well, let me talk to you outside. I said, well, nigga, come on outside then. That means you get your ass like, get outside. And then nigga said, yo, man, I think we got nigga, who your dad? And I'm looking at this thing. My dad is 6'3". This nigga 6'3". I'm looking at this nigga ears, because we got the same ears, we got the same pinky finger, we got all the same feet. And I looked at the ears, I said, this nigga got the ears. I said, let me see your hands, nigga. Nigga showed me his hands, he had that broken pinky. Nigga, let me see your feet. And that nigga took his shoes off. I said, this nigga got my grandma's feet. And I still wasn't sold, right? So I called my sister. I said, I think we got another brother. And my sister, very upstanding, you know what I'm saying? Genius, like, if they're married, got 6 kids, homeschool all our kids, and all them come, but she had Jen. I've never really heard my sister curse. I said, yeah, this dude, you know, say he's my sister said on their phones, I ain't fucking with it. I said, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, yeah. So the next day he called me and I said, yo, send me a picture of your mom. Because I know my daddy type. I live with my dad. I know my daddy type. No, you gotta understand. The first year I lived with my dad, 1983, you know I met 42 women in a year. This nigga was running through them. But when I think about 1983, what this nigga looked like in 83. He tailor-made suits, nigga tall, dark, handsome, little throat, big ass mustache, like the Whispers. Nigga ain't got it. That nigga out there just go. Nigga drove a Peugeot. Man, yeah, this nigga was smooth. It was made for this thing was bringing him home. and I knew the nigga was using me because he was. First year, nigga said, well, you see, I'm taking care of my son. Nigga, I'll be using me in your pitch. So I see the dude mama. I called my sister back. I said, yeah, we got another brother. For sure. This woman looked just like my mama. I said, yeah, this little short brown one, get this nigga. This nigga came and told us. And I was like, yep, we got another brother. So it's me and my dad. I was mad at my dad for a while because he had my oldest is 20, my oldest daughter is 26. Mm-hmm. So he had Naomi. Naomi is like she's 23 now. Mm-hmm. He let somebody adopt her, and I was pissed because I was like, yo, I have a daughter. Let me adopt my sister so she'll be taken care of by somebody in the family. Mm-hmm. So this lady conned my daddy out his daughter. And I don't find out that the lady really didn't adopt my sister until like 4 years ago. Naomi was like, she didn't really adopt me. And then, I was broken by that. Like, me and him ain't talked for a while. And then he called me, he was like, yo, you still mad? I'm like, yo, nigga, no. Hit me with no, and you still mad? She's like, we dating or something. And man, you still mad on it? Hey. And then, nigga, I watch all your videos on my dad knew all of my shows. He would watch them on the computer. And man, this dude was crazy.
Did you get along with all your siblings?
Yeah, I got along with all my sisters. Yeah, everybody loved me and my sister. I probably could have been better in life if I would just went down the hallway and asked her a question. My sister passed all the classes. She was 32. My sister cried. She made a 98 on her report card. And that nigga cried like she failed all her classes. And nigga, I got straight D's and was like, nigga, yes. And I'm in the building. I'm back off punishment. Because I've been on punishment my whole semester. I'm like, this nigga got straight D's. He's trying. He's trying.
Was you like bad as a kid? Like
I wouldn't say bad. I was bored. I'll say like that. I was bored. Like
like toys.
Yeah, I had toys, but see, that's the thing. Back then, we had chemistry sets, and then I made blue bleach one time, and put it in all the clothes. I'm gonna beat the shit out of me. Like I'm like, I thought it was gonna work. It smelled just like bleach. It was just blue, and he was like, man,
how you make blue bleach?
I was mischievous. You can't give me no chemistry set. And I would just do stuff, man. And, you know, my mom was like, yo, he's different with his mind. His mind think different. I was like, you know, I got these special needs or something. He's like, no, your mind think different. You're an independent thinker. But I got it together around high school. Yeah, I was making pretty good grades in high school.
How did your mother discipline you though when you was doing shit?
Yeah, my mom was brutal though. Yeah, it was like, it was more like psychology. She was in our brain. I remember me and my sister did some bullshit, and my mama came in with an axe, and she was like, "See, I'm getting tired of this shit." She just randomly, and I'm like, and we just sitting there. She got an axe, like what you tired of? Like us, like as a whole. about to chop your children up.
Good
You
afternoon.
come in with no axe, I'm 9. You talk about you tired of this. Trash bag in our back pocket.
No, I don't. I do
Like,
have,
wow. I'm a nurse. I knew she knew how to get rid of her. That lady crazy. That lady was wild.
no, you can,
If you did anything as a kid, anything happened to you that was like traumatized.
7,
So
honestly.
I'm outside, right?
Huh?
And this is when
Yeah, like 7.
we used to
You
like
wanna come
race
in or
in
not?
baskets. And baskets was like heavy.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, like a
Thank
shark,
you.
they was heavy then. So yeah, the thing flipped up and it came down and bust me in the head. And all this
Come in at 9.
tissue
You wanna come at 9?
And I came in the house and my mom like, what's wrong with your goddamn head? I said, I fell. And my sister's like, nah, this basket bust his ass in the head. I was like, you wasn't even out there. She said, I was out there. And my mom, she was like, just go take a nap. I was like, no, man.
About 11.
Don't take no goddamn nap. I mean, not wake up. Well, we was living here, right? I remember I was trying to go outside. I was moving too fast, and I zipped my stuff up in my pants, like bang,
I just gotta step out for a minute, but I'll be back in about like 5:30, about 5:30.
The hot, crispy filet of fish. You either love it or you haven't tried it
You have the
yet.
website to book
Join the
appointments or not?
website because Filet O Fish Fridays are back.
Go always book an appointment on
$2.99
there,
every
trying to
Friday.
find a time.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All right, bro.
Pick the brand with over 150,000 five-star reviews. By Native.
After 80, brand is still keeping
What's
it
going
fresh,
on, bro?
bringing you more choices, more features, and even more
Huh?
adventure from Epic. Start your adventure today with a great
What you
deal
mean
on the
cutting
new
down?
Jeep brand vehicles. Jeep, there's only one.
Andiamo tocche.
Oh, okay. Also, you've been working, huh? And now that you grow in-house, right? You don't put them outside, right?
Devo così. 하루가 길다.
그러니까
Right.
My mama took me to the hospital. And I had this long t-shirt on. We brought her to the hospital. My mama used to watch the stories all the time. And I asked her, I said, is this General Hospital? I'm gonna go see Jesse. I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna go see Jesse. Where did you go to grammar school? The Hollis Elementary school. Elementary. Was it out here? No. We had moved. Right. My mom was real smart when she couldn't, take care of us, because my mom would go back to school and do other things. She couldn't take that, she would send us to live with our relatives. That's how I ended up in Chicago. But we was in Mississippi first. My aunt Angela was in Mississippi. She moved.
Yeah.
Stuff he's talking about in there.
Mhm.
Relevant now.
And I don't know why
Yeah.
she told us they was fighting over there in Mississippi. Fist fight. My aunt was like, yo, nigga, what's up? So
This
I
video,
went to St. Agnes
Israel, I think it was in
out there for a
1925.
while. Then when I
All black motherfuckers
moved back
there.
to Houston, I went to the school
Like
called
Like
Jack
1925?
Middle School in Cunningham Elementary. I lived in my house. Yeah, but it's still school. Middle school. The school was cool. I was a flag boy.
See, that's the thing. Like, I don't, people be, I don't, I believe that there's a creator, but I really can't subscribe to any religion because I learned that religion, a lot of it's been tampered with and people, like, history. This is what I be telling people. If you look through history, you'll know that the Romans came and Greeks and they came and they took things like the real Bible is supposed to be from Ethiopia. And they came and switched things up, and this and that, and they put books in the Bible, and then they took books out, you know, and I'm just like, I can't. The only thing I can, the only thing I can agree with the Bible is the Ten Commandments. Those, and that's a moral law. That's in everybody. Like that's in your soul already to know right from wrong. You know.
And I think back now how irresponsible.
But that's it, man. I don't.
Because he kept it in a cool
I
bowl in the
don't
refrigerator.
subscribe to it, man.
I'm a kid. You don't think I'm ever want no cool bowl?
I think I'm gonna get these.
Like, bro,
There's a lot of
you know how many times I thought about
It
this?
seemed like he was talking about that.
Strawberry, I got that thing. It just look weird to me. I'm
A
like,
lot of it too. They even say like
yeah,
in
my
Ethiopia,
mama
they
was
said
cool, though.
that you don't have to go to a temple or a church to worship God, because it says in that Ethiopian text that God's already inside you. You don't have to go search for it in a building or a temple or a mosque, you know.
He was this one the cocaine was
But the Catholic religion and all, they make you believe that, you know, you gotta pay tithes to the church and get money
And I haven't even seen it like they got slacks, white beaters, and gun holsters. I'm like, man, these niggas play a real game on Monopoly down there. Nigga.
So I don't subscribe.
I got these little brown. This is when it comes in a little brown bottle. My dad is so crazy, so powder. So. And Jane, I came down and Jane like, what's up, little bird? My dad's name is Little Bird. And they called Little Bird. Little Bird. What's wrong? What's wrong with that thing? My teeth cut. And my dad said, come here.
I be talking, even like when people say amen after they pray, that comes from Pharaoh. Amen Rock. And they was, and people were using his name after he prayed to, like, you know, people don't even realize that. It doesn't come from nothing else but that. There's a lot of things, like one of my friends, he's so, like, he's on TikTok, he's so into Jesus, this and that.
So,
and I'm like, bro, like, you have to really find knowledge. Yeah. There's no TikTok videos about Jesus. But I be like, people like him, they don't even have to.
Miss Cunningham,
He's telling me we Ethiopia about
my
him.
dad said, you gotta come over here. The son of the trouble.
Just the real
My dad come up
No,
there.
he's like,
And she put
brainwashed.
Yeah.
And my dad like, what's out there?
And I'm like, bro, you can't. That's not
They
your
don't even go by his name. They don't even try to like.
The lady was like, yo, you can't be selling it. My dad was like, well, he won't be selling the shit no more. Up here selling goddamn can.
And I tried to talk to
The
him
lady
like,
tried to move that bag coins. My dad was like, this ours, right? No, he said he won't do it no more, but this is ours, right?
He got to.
And learn more than just that King James version.
You keep that bag candy, but you
Like
ain't
a
coins.
doctor that's just telling you he only believes in pills.
We riding on this nigga. This nigga really killed me. I can't believe you up here selling candy, nigga at school. Yeah.
There's just a lot of things.
So can I get that?
I'm questioning. I'm like, no, I'm not letting y'all brainwash me with this stuff. And like I said, don't get it twisted. It's, you know, I haven't read the whole Bible, but I've read lots of parts of it and stuff. And don't get it twisted. A lot of the stories that's in the Bible, those are same stories and testimonies of people that go through that state.
Basically all made up.
I won't say they made up. I won't say they made up.
First confidence.
Wow. But what I'll be saying is,
I remember it slightly.
there was
My
people
dad came
who claim
at his house and he
that
said,
they
hey,
are eyewitnesses
why
to
we don't
Jesus and
say
they wrote and stuff like that,
bad
right?
about your mom?
But here's my thing. I said, so everybody else wrote, but there's no writings from Jesus himself.
Nigga, you think you know your mom?
He didn't write nothing.
I was like, nigga, I know my mom.
Here's an old
You
man.
mean to tell me that as much intellectual, so all his apostles, the only ones writing something, he didn't write down one thing.
I ain't even halfway playing with you.
That's the things I question, like certain things like
If I
that.
flip this
You
bitch
know.
over, if I'm in any type of compromising position, bruh,
That's just the thing
I
about
don't know what's
the
gonna happen.
Ethiopian Bible talks about the slave trade.
You ain't gotta be like this. You can tell.
About the people, the real,
I flip the picture over. It's
the
a
real
picture of me
Israelites
on
were
his
the ones that
shoulders.
were
So I
sold
can
from
see like it's
Basically
people
saying that we're not
in the
African.
background. And I'm
Everything
like,
they're
man,
saying
who
now,
this? I'm like, yeah.
that's coming
Yeah,
out, saying now
you
we
wanna know
not
about
really
this, Mr. Story? Man, let me tell you a story. So my mama had called him and asked him to keep.
And you see how Ethiopia is like the only country in
He's like,
Africa
I
where
want
people
to
are
fuck that
starving.
outside,
Like,
keep him on
it's
Sunday.
like how.
Like, I gotta go to work.
That's also the only country that never been.
Man, my daddy got
That's
this
true,
funny
right?
ass outfit.
Yeah.
You know, they going to fun Peloton, all this funny ass shit on. And
That's
he
why
say
they
he
have a
walking out his back gate. And this nigga got, all he got on his mind is funny that he turned around.
Even Africa,
And
but
I'm
sometimes
on the
like
hood of this nigga car.
they even
Nigga said,
been colonized. Like, and people always say go back to Africa, this and that, right? But you go back there, our people's been changed from what we originally was. We speaking Dutch over there. We speaking.
You know what they were saying that
I'm on this nigga neck.
like
And
the
you know, back
people that
then,
they
I said,
sold
that's
weren't really from
their
their village. They weren't true Africans.
And I look
They
like
been
my neck
pushed
loose
out
as
of
hell. They got
Israel
that.
and came down
And
in
back then, when
Egypt. But we look like Ethiopians.
They
That's
call
what
it
I'm talking about in the old
Bible.
Bible. And that's why you know that video. You gotta watch it.
Why don't Earth don't exist no more?
They actually put that map called
I heard about that. Yeah.
Right where they had the slave trade.
Right.
We start seeing that they were selling those people.
First time I ever
Their brothers and sisters they were selling.
No, they wasn't. No, they wasn't. It was people. There were people capturing other people's tribes, and then when the white man came, they was just the other people, and they didn't really know what was going to really happen. Like, you know,
They were selling.
right? But they didn't really know the deep plan that the white man had. You know what I mean? So way later, after they took all of us, and the next thing you know, they started to go in Africa. They came back and took control over the land. Took all our resources.
Because I was small, and but they didn't realize what type of family I come from. My grandmother just didn't play that. She was like, "Yo, let me tell you something." And I remember I was 6. My grandma grabbed me by my shirt and said, "Let me tell you something."
That's what, like, over there they speak all the nobody speaking their regular language.
I'm like, "What you heard?"
Everybody speaking Dutch and French and this and that. They're not even speaking, you know.
And then my uncle Mac and my uncle Alfred, these some tough things. My uncle pull out his own teeth. And then he was like, yeah,
They're destroying Israel right now. They not down with cameras in there.
You said who?
And then this thing,
Iran is destroying Israel right now.
growing up as a child. I'm like, man, y'all make this stop out.
Keep launching them and
My niggas ain't good role models, man. I used to always go, why my daddy leaving me with these niggas, man? This nigga every time. Man, I remember my uncle Moran told me, hey, man, you want, when you first get your son, you want something that got something.
That's the thing that killed me about it.
I told my mom, and talking about more a woman.
I didn't know he bought all these. He owned all shit now.
Cool.
Man, I told my mama on this nigga. I said, Uncle Warren said he's gonna be the one with God.
They all know him. Drake, they all know
Really?
My mom cussed that nigga out. I never stated that nigga out.
Universal now, and Universal, like, they own all of this, all of the music.
These niggas was terrible.
They got all of it.
Did you go to high
All the
school?
streaming sites.
Yeah, Hastings High School. Yeah. It was good. Man, my fondest, we had a talent show.
Yeah.
And me and my partners, Michael V and my boy Al, we did DVD. And man, and boy, the way we was on that ground, humping, and then girls was
Crazy thing about
got banned.
people don't honestly,
Because we had won that round.
We have enough to not be associated with anybody, really.
That's
Right?
true. That's true. That's true.
Second, you know what I learned?
You know what? They need our money.
There's only 11
11
to 12% white people on this planet.
Like
Everybody else is of color.
black person. She wasn't
Might be
known
less
for
than 10%,
it. Like,
to be
wait,
And- but they control it.
She
That's the crazy thing.
She was like, y'all just on the ground, just sliding around, male dancing. I ain't even know nothing about male dancing at that time. It was just male dancing. It was that Teddy grass, and I was like, Teddy grass. You know, this nigga ain't had no drawers on.
You know, they were
It was crazy.
living off of
I used to think my but she loved Andre Crouch. I used to look at this nigga, I'm like, this nigga ain't no gospel singer.
I'm glad that dude
shirt all over your ass chain. Up here, no drawers on, slacks.
You know, all the countries in Africa need to be like that.
This nigga the gospel Teddy Pendergrass, man.
Something like 3 or 4 countries.
Hey, this nigga want people to be throwing draws and
He ain't trying to be like a Nazi, though, you know what I mean?
Andre Crawford, wow. You was making this nigga, you
It's
like,
possible to happen though.
this nigga
You
is
understand what I'm saying?
what gospel singer.
I heard that story back in the 90s or something like that, right?
This goddamn Andre
He was
Crawford.
giving,
This nigga Andre Crawford, chest. First of all, you ain't supposed to see no gospel nigga chest hair.
Look, Andre Crouch, all his videos, right?
$1 billion.
Man, Andre Crouch was a
Just straight
single
Black
gospel
American.
singer. Man, this nigga, I'm trying to tell you, when you see this nigga, you like,
Sitting on all
Hey,
that.
What's his name is the one that got rid of him?
Obama. When you say Obama, that's like saying a white man got with him. I mean,
He might just say the US government. Like, don't quit Obama.
He's never seen no nigga like this. My grandma got
Mom's white.
I'm like, you just lose. You got your stockings now. What you got going on?
Get no respect.
Alright, when you was younger, who was your first love?
Diana Ross.
Period.
Diana Ross.
You wasn't no girlfriend or nothing like
Nigga, I
that?
love Diana Ross. Nigga, this girl, nigga, I'm like, I saw Diana Ross. I could have sworn you part that really just something that rain on. I was like, nigga.
Right.
I was like, none of you girls this school shit. Nigga, it's Diana Ross.
Right.
Diana Ross.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was a baddie though.
But this girl named Denise was Megan Thee Stallion thick in like the 5th grade. I remember she was fine. Then they walked around house and
Just laughing at each other jokes, like
Right.
they know each other
I got you,
personally, so it's more funnier to him, you know.
in middle school. Then in high school, her name Tia, off the chain. Then I look back at her, all of them were short, brown skin girl. I was like, man, I'm not bad.
I'm a big sports fan. I don't be knowing nothing unless it's talked about it. My man know my other boy, he know everything. That nigga know everything. He's a part of everything that's going on in social
I like what I
media. He
saw.
know everything.
And then my uncle Alfred changed my whole game with this woman named Rosalind. Rosalind about 5'11", tall, jet black.
I like to see him come back there.
She was so bad. And I come in
It's like most of
back
the
of the
black
house
dogs,
one
they
day and
bring
my
on-
uncle knocking Rosalind down. And that
They
nigga saw
basically bring on
me.
hype to the sport.
It's not for black people in boxing. In any sport, really. Look at it's gonna get.
Side assistance.
That's true. Every
That's
sport.
why it covers big
Only thing that white people got that really,
Make it easy.
it's really
Let's go.
shit.
Hey, look, they don't got too many people watching that shit. You know when Klitschko was winning, like the Russian,
Right.
like they were real good. They were winning, but nobody was really like tuning in like that. Yeah, boxing kind of went down until like Deontay Wilder came back, knocking people out. He don't got the skills Klitschko got, but you see like he's still
Right.
to a big crowd.
Right. That's true. But
That's why like they need us to spend money. They need us to be spending money.
black people are not a part of the entertainment anymore.
There is no entertainment. Really.
Right.
But you know what? That's what I'm trying to say. The Jews, I seen the video.
And they the ones that own
They own
all the
everything that
entertainment.
they're doing. Like sports, sports.
Because we don't want to take.
Introducing.
You know what it is? What else do sometimes? We don't want to do the hard work
Land animals on
that
Earth.
takes to be the
The elephants aren't the only ones who will never
They just basically came with some
This
money and just
is huge.
you know what I mean? Like it
They started buying everybody's catalogs.
Yeah.
That's the thing right now too.
And people that went against like Michael Jackson and
And I was looking at this nigga like, this is my first
stories
one.
on
I'm
and all
like,
that.
Yeah.
And he came to find out that none of that shit
I
was
was
true.
like,
Well, Michael, right?
Yeah, that was all.
I'm like, well,
I mean, I could kind of tell, like, back then I didn't believe it for real. I just knew that he was just weird because you gotta think his father in the made him weird.
I'm just thinking about
No, I don't believe,
You
bro.
can hear the story of him? Think
The
about it.
thing is, this is the thing that killed me about Michael. This is why I don't know. No black man with an afro just turns into looking like a white lady with long hair, bro. Like,
That was, you got
come
to think
on, bro. Like, we can't, like,
he was abused as a kid.
how much black people are in abuse? They turn,
We never been. See, the thing is, you've been abused. We've been abused, but we still got to go outside and like have some. We got to have friends. We still got to.
I'm right, that's cool. I'm right, that's cool.
But then I got fired. His name Johnny.
What made you turn into a white man, bro?
Drinking big mouth niggas.
A white,
You know,
actually,
he hated his father so much that his father beat the black off of him, like literally. For real, his father made him hate himself. Even though the lady telling him that he was looking good at first, he still felt like
I came back up there with a brother like, I got bread. Now I gotta find another job.
and actually he
To
was
try to hide my bread, right? You know it's harder to fake that you had a job than to actually have a job. I'm out all day. Like,
it's just
I got
that
a job,
Michael was doing some
back.
things that wasn't normal. Like,
Writing myself
like
checks.
as a grown man,
What is ridiculous.
you just cannot be hanging out with kids, and having kids sleep in the bed with you. It's just weird. It's just weird. And as a grown man, you're just supposed to know better.
You
know what I'm saying? That's like me inviting some of these kids that I cut to my house to spend the night. That's fucking weird, bro. Like, you know, like, it's just weird, man.
I feel like what happened to him.
And then his,
You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened to him, never happened to nobody. We don't know nobody like that that never got to play, never got to DP, never got to it's an instrument all the time.
right.
Where all his friends got to go outside and play. And he was an adult. So he was an adult with money, still in a kid's body, wanted to do kid shit.
I still like to do kid shit. I still like radio control cars. That doesn't make me say, I want to bring kids to my house.
No, it was definitely real behavior, but he was not.
Like, I still like doing, I still like doing fun shit with my son. He's 13. I still look like riding dirt bikes, radio control cars, radio control
He
helicopters.
got happy seeing other kids.
Right.
Right.
I'm just like, come
I'm
on.
asking for a dollar.
It was weird,
Niggas
for
still
sure.
change that.
But I mean, that don't make him a rapist, man. You know, doing that to the kids.
Right. I mean, I seen the story where the people came out and said, nah, he didn't really do that.
Door to door.
You know, our
Not
parents
knowing that
forced us
nigga, you
to
get snatched doing that way. I also got
You know,
that
never-
bad. I was like that though. Hey, nigga, you want to buy some gas? My kid was all wrong.
Good father. But you got it. No, he wasn't. I don't think he was hating them and abusing them, but just being so strict on them. They don't get to be young ladies and girls that they just grow up so.
World famous.
They grew up hating the man, the black man.
That's why they did.
Man, look at him. Married motherfucker. That shit crazy. He would go for beautiful black women. You know?
Oh, that's funny. What was the moment you realized that you was gonna do power?
At the same time,
bad now. She
but at the
was promoting
same time,
charity ones and all that.
I would say like this:
You get like
black
that
men
Um,
don't want to settle down with nobody, bro. Black men just want to be players. Like,
Nah.
it's true, man. Like, black dudes don't want to.
I ain't gonna say that's not true. You know what it is?
I'm not saying
Serena
all,
Williams is going after like rappers and all this stuff.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, black successful men that are famous don't want to.
But you know what? There's a reason for that though.
I
They're
know.
targeted by the system is trying to milk you too.
They're trying to milk. They can't trust women. They can't trust nobody.
Or out of all of them, the courts get paid on that.
And so somebody, this nigga name,
I'm
Willie.
kind of conflicted right now. My lady, because she want to
And
get married.
niggas like, nigga, what's wrong with
It
you?
doesn't.
Yeah.
It
I
doesn't.
see what you're
And
saying.
I
I'm
just
poor,
think this
I'm
thing
broke.
was mama.
But
You're looking at what's the
And Willie had it.
you know what it is? Every guy I know,
like,
all my friends, nobody's fucking happily married, bro.
Listen, I'm married now and I'm divorcing her. It's me that's divorcing her because But it's all right. It's good. You know what I mean?
I know, but this.
Nah, I made a mistake. I should have heard this one.
The
You
first
see that?
time I ever had dope,
They got kids together?
No kids.
I put my hand in the car, popped my hand up and drove off.
Yeah, kids. What I be trying to tell other guys, I'm like, once you have a kid with somebody, to me, that's the real marriage, bro.
That's true. That's the reason why
Like, you are connected to that person. Like, my kids are grown. Big moms, and we're not together.
I got you. I see. So
Like, we still, because you know what I learned? Once you have a kid with somebody, you automatically make them your family. That's automatically your family for life.
Even when your child is 30, that's still their mom. You know what I mean? Like, they still want to.
I be trying to tell younger dudes, I'm like, bro, they be going through baby mama drama. I'm like, yo, bro, let me tell you something, bro.
I'm in the street.
You're gonna have to see it for the rest. No, it's not. Once my kid get grown, that's it. No, it's not. I said, what happens when your kid has a kid? You're not gonna go to your grandkids' graduation or birthday parties, so you won't. Right? I'm trying to tell young dudes, I'll be like, no. I said, I be trying to tell young dudes, like, you know what, bro? Let them be right, even bro. Because you're not gonna win with today's women sometimes, especially the way they program.
We end up fighting.
Right.
Gun. He had a 25 automatic. Instead gun fell out.
And I learned, bro, like I used to go through baby mama drama, right? But I learned, like one of my mans put me on
my finger on the
outside. I'm saying, you know how you never go through. He said, you would never have problems with your baby mom or people or anybody. You just follow this one rule.
Charles and
it's hard to hate on love. He's like, if you show enough love to somebody, it's hard to cross that shit. And I started doing that to my kid's mother, even though they was treating me fucked up. I turned that shit.
Wow, yeah, because it's gonna be like she's gonna feel real rotten, even talking bad about you.
Unless they're crazy, you can't change that about somebody. But if they sane, eventually your compassion and your heart is gonna open up and say, you know what, he's a good kid. You know what I'm saying? And I've learned that even just dealing with people I know, enemies and people who I was, you know what I'm saying? And it's true. And now my kid's mother's like, I got two kids mothers. I can go to their house, spend the night there, chill with them.
It takes energy being nasty and being and negative, you know, angry.
So I go to the Greens. And man,
go back to so you say you're getting a divorce?
Yeah.
How long y'all been together?
Like and speaking of Michael Jackson, I am
you just getting
going crazy over there. And I came
so then work it out. Work it out.
Fast over there.
You know how I feel like
the only reason I say that sometimes because
you know what I would say now we're we don't got no kid together. There's no reason for me to stay. It's like there's a that somebody, you know what I mean? It's her mistake. Like
I'm coming getting out.
That's true.
I was at the house and I'm cutting down
man, trying to marry her.
This nigga like the Nino Brown of our neighborhood. I don't want to meet this nigga. I don't want nothing to do with this nigga. I deal with Ronell.
You know what I mean?
Man, we at the park. And Charles said, what's up, man? I'm just trying to talk to Ronell. And this nigga talking to me. And I'm like, I'm ignoring this nigga. I'm like, yo, nigga.
Like, another successful man doesn't care about a woman's fight.
And I said, what's up?
She made $200,000, but she's ahead.
He said, hey, bro, I want you to start selling for me. I'm like,
bro, I just had an ex like that, bro.
What I'm doing.
I had an ex that I
didn't know
had
this
nice house together in Middle River,
but this nigga pulled out
backyard,
a Desert Eagle.
But I couldn't
and say, look, nigga, like, you gonna work for me. And I know that I'm not shit.
You know what I mean?
And I nigga talking to me, I pull that $25.
Oh, that's one thing I don't tolerate. If you come at me crazy, that's it. You know why I say that's it? Because I don't never disrespect. Like, one thing I learned about relationships and dealing with women, like this, I don't disrespect. I wouldn't call her name. I won't call no woman name. I won't demean them. I won't, you know, because those things is toxic. You know what I'm saying? It gets like that with you, bro. That's it, bro.
Charles,
that's it, bro.
Like, yo,
you cannot let a woman talk crazy to you, especially if it's not. If you didn't do something to warrant that to happen, you know? Sometimes women can just go, they think because, oh, I got this nigga now, he live with me, he's my man. If I'm having a bad day, I can lash out on him.
Right.
I used to go through that shit. I said, you know what, man, fuck this house, fuck all this shit, I'm out.
In the beginning, we had to make a choice.
Cause now my people call me, want to hang out.
The man that's feeling
How far
the
we
relationship.
can
You know what I mean? That's like you. That's what they're learning.
But no, my ex is crazy. There's just certain things about her, I'll just say, I can't.
PennyMac is proud to be the official mortgage provider of T. PennyMac, greatness lives here.
She just, and I think too, her craziness, her things come from values and things she's been through in the past. And not just with me.
More women go through that now that they don't, you know, they be like, oh man, they need a deal. Not the women that are not healing, they're jumping into something else.
They go through a lot of times that I learned too with women. They grew up not having a dad in their life. It's gonna be an issue.
That's what I'm going through now. You know, and the new woman I'm dealing with got a real good father in her life, like.
This is why I don't X out white women. People like, oh, I'm not fucking. No, let me tell you something. A lot of white women, they grew up with their fucking dads. They know how to respect men. They see the relationship between a man and a woman growing up. So they know the boundaries. They know what they're supposed to do. This is why a lot of these white men ask whooping these dudes, because they know how to play the role as a woman. They know. Black women want to be the aggressor too, at the same time.
That's what I was going through. Challenging me about decisions, and she want to do this. And
like, nah,
wow.
What's crazy is how
you don't got to do that.
I'm trying to get education, nigga.
Man, I didn't
they let my girl.
Like, check it. And my ex right now, she over there. Oh, I can't pay this mortgage for myself. This is too much. So then I'm like this. All right, cool. This is what I did. Before I even left, I said, yo, I can either leave, and you know what I'm saying, I can leave and you keep the crib, or I'll stay here and I'll give you money to move so you can find a crib. So it's not like I'm just leaving you out there with a mortgage, right? She didn't want to do that. Nah, I'm good. I take care by myself. 2 years later now, hit me up. Oh, I had to get a mortgage modification because of this and that. I wasn't paying on time. I only make $60,000 a year. So it's like, well, and this is the thing too. You gotta. This is the thing. It's not, the mortgage is only $1,800 a month, right?
I did.
You gotta. Everything else went up though.
Yeah, I mean the PG and all that. You know, but you have a grown son living with you, right? And I'm like, he's 21, 22. They can help you pay the fucking bills.
I know, but that's, we ain't go through that one.
And that's what I learned too. Another thing I learned with women, and if they have a son that didn't have a dad in their life, they will spoil this nigga and act like he's the king.
Yeah. Now they all doing that. That's making the softer when they get older.
I said now you got this boy. You want to go under here too?
Okay, cool.
I said you got your boy. He's 21 and he can't even be.
You're shorting him. I'm gonna pay him money. And you owe 18.
But you know, and don't get twisted. Like I learned something too, even with my kids. Like I think when we spoil kids, that's the wrong thing.
I'm going to claim.
Millionaires don't do that.
Right, and I spoiled my two oldest kids. And now they're not sufficient on their own. My son is 30, he lives with me. My daughter's 25, she's living with her mom in New York. And it's like,
you know,
when I was 20, I was already gone.
But you know what? Let me ask you this: when's your first job? How old was when you got your first job?
18.
Right. Like it probably, you know what's so crazy?
Was it like you wanted one or
listen, I could go away because I was in the street hustling at one point when I was younger, like 15, 16. So I was selling drugs in school because it was just that I had parents though that didn't have bread like that, and I wanted all the fly shit I seen on the street. So I was into outside hustling in school. I still stayed in school.
To get a job in high school.
Right.
Out of high school.
Right. And one thing, I mean, my daughter, she got a college degree. She graduated like 2 years ago. But one thing I didn't do when she was school, I was like, nah, that's all right. Go to school. I'll just take care of you for the 4 years in school.
She got to learn to school.
And now she doesn't have no work experience. So now her degree just sitting there.
Pay her what she working with.
No, it was a 90.
But she just got a job now at the post office. I was like, at least you got a job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like the same year. I got
Yeah, but sometimes, I mean, these women, man. Honestly, even now, I got a lady with me now.
They got
Even now, I'd be like, man, I should just be by myself. What am I?
I'm gonna say this: all my single friends, they the ones with money now.
He said they the ones with money. But all my friends that are married scare me, bro, because they all gotta have side bitches. They all gotta have, and I'm like, yo, bro.
Marriage ain't worth it unless that's like damn near your best friend. Y'all really, you know what I mean?
Or like sometimes I say, I'm like, if you got kids with somebody,
that's still ain't
chick. If she's a cool chick and y'all good, fucking marry her. You know what I'm saying? Right. No, you should watch this dude watch it on YouTube. I think I was telling you.
She sent me
and all
this stuff with her name.
There's a dude I watched on YouTube called The Lead Attorney.
And all that.
Yeah. He says, he talks about all this shit though. He be like, in America, dudes should marry no women. Man. He be like, yo, he said that the courts is not in the favor of men here. And he also said, only men is allowed to cheat in marriage. Women are not allowed to cheat. Women could just leave the guy, still get money from the nigga, still keep the house, still keep the kids. Still keep all the. He's like, if a man decide to want to leave, he can just get finished. Like she could take half of everything from this nigga. And he's like, the court system is just unfair. He's like, I've been a divorce attorney for 20 years. It's just unfair. It's unfair. He's like, what's up, Jeffrey? Yeah, so it's just, that's what made me question. I'm like, yo,
like $30,000.
This chick gonna get mad. I'm like.
I think it's still worse to have a child with a chick that you know what I mean? Like,
no, that's because you can't. Once you have a kid, that's
for life right there.
Right. I mean, so dudes that be going through baby mama drugs, like, yo, bro, let me tell you something, bro. You're gonna have to see this woman to the day you die, bro. Right. And you don't want to be the old people. Like I got aunts, they still argue at the barbecue. They're 70 years old. They still mad at each other from 1982. You don't want to be those type of people, you know what I'm saying, at your grandkids' their barbecue or their graduation, and y'all mad at each other. Come on, bro.
Man, it's people, bro.
Yeah, true. Yeah. All right, man. Good talking to you, man.
What you doing out there?
You know, the crazy part, I wasn't supposed to be there.
And you weren't supposed to be where you got?
I'm not supposed to be